Hi everybody, my name is Ellie and this is the speed build of a mid-century modern home. Mid-century modernism is one of my favorite design movements, and it's also one that has really come back into style in the past 5 or 10 years, so I was really excited when the inspiration hit to build this home in The Sims. Just like the last video, this was originally streamed on Twitch, so if you want to see the entire build process or watch me build homes live, then there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel. Mid-century modernism is characterized by clean lines and large open spaces with lots of windows. So my goal in building this floor plan was to keep the living area nice and open. Although having an open floor plan is very popular now, and even in the 1950s and 60s it was considered especially modern, it wouldn't be until the 1970s that not having a dividing wall between the kitchen and the living space became popular, so I decided to leave the kitchen closed off. You can see here that I finally decided on what windows I wanted to use. Honestly, picking windows is actually the bane of my existence. I'm so bad at it and so indecisive, but I ended up going for these green window frames and these red front doors because bright pops of color are another hallmark of mid-century modern design. You see it a lot in the furniture, but if you Google mid-century modern homes like from the 1950s and 60s, you'll see that a lot of people use those same bright colors outside their homes as well. I also originally wanted to paint the siding of the house a really fun, cool color, but my modern sensibilities got the best of me and I ended up going with gray. I just couldn't find a color on the palette that I felt worked well with the green and red of the frames and doors, so this nice gray did the trick. And you also see me doing some pretty rough landscaping. That's one of the areas I most need to improve in The Sims. I'm so bad at landscaping, it's physically painful, so hopefully I can get better and do something more involved out there soon. Moving inside, I tried to keep the walls and floor light and airy. That way we could have that feeling of the outside being brought in. There's one notable exception to this because my Twitch stream and I decided pretty early on that this was going to be a family of a mother, a father, and their 2 teenage kids. One studious and hardworking, and another one pretty rebellious. So we do have the foundation put in place for a kind of emo or angsty teenage daughter, and it actually turned out to be one of the best rooms I've ever designed, in my opinion. I had so much fun and I'm really excited to show you guys. Overall, the furniture that I put into the home, I tried to keep following those clean lines and modern aesthetic that I'm sure a lot of people recognize by now. This is actually probably the most fun I've had furnishing any house. I think I just don't normally go into a house with such a strong design aesthetic in place, so it was pretty cool to dig into this and really try to go for those modern lines that I normally tend to stray away from. Obviously, a lot of the furnishings in this house are not true 1960s or even 1970s. I went for the, modern day modern in a lot of cases, but I love using basically antique looking furniture in The Sims to furnish and try to go for a particular period of design and period of time, it would be so cool to get more content in both building and furniture that would allow us to replicate homes from different historical design movements. Honestly, I could do an entire series on just different historical homes because I love the history and architecture that went into designing them. Here's that bedroom that I mentioned a little earlier. It's obviously not historically accurate at all, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a blast making it, and I don't really care if it fits or not. That's gonna wrap it up for this build. If you want to download this home or any other home I've designed, you can find me on the gallery at JellyEllieFish. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, leave a comment letting me know what you think, and subscribe to see whatever I'll be building next. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.